Okay, so I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably gonna dislike this video if this is some of your favorite drivers. Now, remember, this list is my own personal opinion. This is, okay, everything you hear in this video, it's my opinion, you know? Okay? Okay, so like some of the drivers in the video, if you like them, okay, that's good, okay? Okay, I'm glad you like these drivers, but I don't hate you. You know? Okay? There's some people on YouTube that I had mixed back, that I've argued with and whatnot. You know, like Tony Green, which that's not his name anymore, but I apologize to him, you know. Glad he likes Kyle Busch, but don't hate him, you know? He's never done anything. But yeah, so anyways, welcome back guys to yet another video. And what I got for you guys today is another list, or basically today I'm going to be going over my top 10 least favorite drivers in NASCAR history. These are drivers I hate, I dislike, and I just wish they went out of the sport. Now, some of them are already out of the sport, but some are not. So yes, well, anyways, yeah, so I'll be going over my least favorite drivers, their stats, and whatnot. So, with that being said, let's begin the list with number 10. The number 10 spot for my list, and there'll be no honorable mentions, and number 10 goes to Michael Annett. Michael Annett, he currently competes full-time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, driving the number 5 Chevrolet Camaro for Junior Motorsports. So, now let's take a look at his stats first, and let's see why you may think I may dislike him. Let's take a look at his Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series career. The last time he raced was 2016, and his best position was 36 in the point standings. His best finish in the point standings was 33rd in 2014. His first race was the 2014 Daytona 500, and his last race was the 2016 Ford EcoBoost 400. 0 wins, 0 top 10s, 0 pole awards. Now let's take a look at his current Xfinity Series. So, 2017 position, 9th. Best position, 5th. First race, 2008 Ford 300 Homestead. Last race was the Rosenai 300 at Fontana. He has 0 wins, 41 top 10s, and 0 pole awards. And then his NASCAR Camping World Truck Series career, best position 87th. In the points, his 2014 position was 87th. The best finish in the point standings was 30th. First race, 2008 Camping World RV Sales 200 at Milwaukee. Last race was the Mud Summer Classic Eldora. He has 0 wins, 2 top 10s, and 0 pole awards. So, yeah, so why do I have him on my... Now, why do I have Michael Annett on the list? Well, I mean, like, okay, I meant, like, for a driver who drives for Junior Motorsports is not a bad team, okay? But my problem is with him, that is, okay, how come, okay, so basically he's in the same equipment as, let's say, he's in the same equipment as, he's in the same equipment as Tyler Reddick, Elliott Sadler, and who else? Justin Allgaier. Yeah, so how is he... So, okay, now why is he performing real bad? Now, his Xfinity Series stats are the best ones, but he should have probably already won a race by now, and for every time he just makes the playoffs, you know, so far in the Xfinity Series, he gets knocked out in the first round. So, yeah, I mean, he's driving for a good team, but just... If there's someone who deserves to be in the number 5 seat, it's Brendan Poole. Brendan Poole does not have a ride. He deserves to drive for a good team. He deserves to be a Hendrick driver. Michael Annett, he is not a Hendrick driver, which is why, he performed terribly in the Cup Series and performed terribly in the Cup Series. He didn't do anything, even though he got a full-time ride. So that's my opinion on Michael Annett. Now on to the number 9 spot. The number 9 spot goes to, oh my God, Brian Scott. So yeah, Brian Scott. Let's take a look at his Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series career. Best position in the point standings was 31st, which was 2016. First race was the 2013 Bank America 500 in 2013, and his last race was the 40 Caboose 400 in Homestead. He has 0 wins, 1 top 10, 1 pole award, and then quickly just looking at his NASCAR Xfinity Series career, he has 79 top 10s, 5 pole awards. His Camping World Truck Series career, 2 wins, 1 in the AAA Insurance 200 at Dover and the Lucas Oil 150 at Phoenix. 23 top 10s and 0 pole awards. So, yeah. Now, Brian Scott, he's basically retired, basically. Okay, I meant looking from those stats, he has at least done something in the Cup Series. He's finished second to Joey Logano at Talladega in 2016. But really, I have to agree with a lot of drivers. He crashed a lot, Richard Petty kind of wasted his stuff on him. He wasted all his stuff on a rookie, which is why Richard Petty Motorsports, they're at a one-car team, and I think they should stay at a one-car team. Even though they'd be cool if they're a two-car team, Richard Petty wasted a whole bunch of drivers. And Brian Scott is one of them. So, yeah. Also, just retiring from NASCAR meant, we could have seen something, he could have done something, but, yeah, but he did something in the Truck Series. I'll give him that. He did win 2 races, so that's good. So, yeah, Brian Scott, not a big fan of him. So, yeah. Anyways, on to the number 8, which I don't really need to look on the phone for. Number 8 is Jeffrey Earnhardt. Jeffrey Earnhardt, my goodness. Jeffrey Earnhardt, I don't even have to go over his stats. 0 wins in the Cup Series, 0 top 10s, 0 pole awards, 0 in the Xfinity Series as well. But he has 1 top 10 in the Truck Series. My God, Jeffrey Earnhardt. He was in the Cup Series just because of his last name. The Earnhardt name is gone in NASCAR already. It all ended with Dale Jr. Dale Jr. basically ended this legacy, but Jeffrey Earnhardt has not done anything other than his helmet, other than his Daytona 500 helmet looks good. Now, okay, this year I wanted to give Jeffrey Earnhardt a chance, because I was glad he at least got a ride. But he performed terribly in the 0-0. Even when I went to Auto Club, he performed terribly. There's a reason why he's not driving for that team anymore. Starcom Racing just said, you're out, you're out. You don't know how to drive a race car. Now, Jeffrey Earnhardt, he was an MMA fighter, if I'm correct. He was one, which I don't understand why you don't have a career in that, then why do you have one in NASCAR? You're not gonna, plus, hey, even if he has the last name, people still don't interview him. I have not seen a single interview for Jeffrey Earnhardt ever, other than 2 times, they don't do just a solid interview, but yeah. Plus, his highest finishing position was 21st. Not in point standings, but in a race total. No top 10s. Not even on restrictor plate tracks, because the Earnhardts have to do good on the restrictor plate tracks. But, yeah. So, yeah, anyways, not the biggest fan of Jeffrey Earnhardt. Now, and that's a good reason why he's out of a ride. Now, will he get another ride this year? Most likely not. The Earnhardt name is done in NASCAR. Now, on to the number 7 spot. The number 7 spot on my list goes to Juan Pablo Montoya. So, yeah, Juan Pablo Montoya. What can I just say about him? Now, don't get me wrong. He's not a bad driver. He's not a good NASCAR driver, okay? This man, Juan Pablo Montoya. That's just the way I say his last name. And yeah, supposedly I'm Mexican. That's how I pronounce his name. So yeah, basically, yeah. So he's So let's take a look at his stats. Well, just take a look at his NASCAR one. All right. So his best ever finishing position in the points was 8th. And he's won 2 races, which are road courses, but I'll get into that in a little bit. He has 108 top 10s and 9 pole awards, and in his NASCAR Xfinity Series career, 1 win and 3 top 10s. So, yeah. But then let's take a look. Okay, first up, let's take a look at his IndyCar stats. Okay, he has 5 wins in total, 2 Indy 500s, 13 podiums, and 3 pole awards. Champ Car Series, 10 wins, 13 podiums, 14 poles. His Formula 1 career, 0 championships, 7 wins, podiums, 30, career points, 307, pole positions, 13, and fastest stops was 12. So that is his, and let's compare, and looking, and yeah, just Juan Pablo Montoya. He was just not a good NASCAR driver, in my opinion, really. He couldn't, the only races he won at were road courses. He couldn't even win on an oval. He was close to winning, but Tony Stewart beat him. But yeah, and that was at the time when Chip Ganassi Racing were not with the Kyle Larson or Jamie McMurray equipment. Even though Jamie McMurray, he did win a race for Chip Ganassi Racing, in 2013, just Jamie McMurray has not gotten a win in just such a long time. But, he's better of as an open wheel driver than a NASCAR driver, stock cars for him were pretty challenging. Now, the next NASCAR driver is one of them. So, yeah, Juan Pablo Montoya, I'm glad he's running in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Series, but I don't think he's a good NASCAR driver. So, yeah, on to the number 6 spot. The number 6 spot goes to... Whoa. What was that? What was that? Oh, it's everyone's favorite NASCAR driver, Danica Patrick. Yeah, so the reason why, Danica Patrick makes number 6. Now, why do you ask he makes this? Well, Danica Patrick, is the worst NASCAR driver in history. She's number 6 because I have more other drivers I hate, but Danica Patrick, wasted NASCAR career was wasted a lot. Okay, she could even pull off either a win, even if it was on a road course. She sucked at NASCAR. She should have even run in NASCAR. You should have just stayed in IndyCar because it looked like you were gonna have a better IndyCar series. But yeah, I don't need to go to her stats on the phone. 0 wins, 7 top 10s, 1 pole award because it's rigged, and yeah, and it's all the rest, Now, in IndyCar, she did, in fact, get a win, but that was to a few miles at Twin Ring Motegi. Danica Patrick wasted NASCAR, was absolutely wasted. Wasted a good team. Stewart-Haas Racing. Tony Stewart, you wasted that team. You wasted the crew chiefs who were on that team. Billy Scott, he's now a crew chief for Kurt Busch. They have a better driver now, which is Eric Almirola. And she crashed a lot. Oh my God, she crashed a lot. Bro, she damaged a whole bunch of $100 million race cars. And Danica, she's always frustrated. This was not my fault. Why does things always happen to me? That's how she sounds, and seriously. The only thing we can remember about Danica Patrick's career was her hitting the wall. And also, guys, expect for the NASCAR Spectacle Cup Series, you're going to see a lot of yellow flags because of her. So, Danica Patrick makes the number 6 spot. Now on to the top 5. The top 5 drivers. Number 5 goes to the I hate him. I hate him to death. Cody Ware. Cody Ware. Oh my goodness. Cody Ware. Now the reason just why I hate him in the first place is just because he's an awful person. He said, why were you even fighting Matt DiBenedetto at Darlington? I don't even know the full story, but I just don't like him. Plus, he said some kind of tweet or something like that, which I did not like. He said something about banging other chicks or something like that. I don't even know. But yeah, I just don't like Cody Ware. I don't want to see his name in the rolling starting grid. Never at all. So yeah. He makes number 5. Let's head off to number 4. Number 4 goes to Ryan Newman. Rocket Man? Not anymore. Ryan Newman, him too. Seriously, Ryan Newman has done nothing with his career. Ever since he left Stewart-Haas Racing, he went off to Rich Kid Racing. And no, I'm ripping off NASCAR Racing Fan 2015, but that was basically it, except for Daniel Hemrick. He's a boss. He's a GOAT. Seriously. Ryan Newman can't even perform anymore. It was good he did win at Phoenix, but it was because of a lucky caution. Because of that race. He can't even win a race. He can't even perform in the 31, which is most likely why he's going to retire. Plus, if it weren't for you to get out of the way of Chase Elliott, he could have won that race at Dover. Plus, hey, also Ryan Newman in real life, I said to him, Ryan Newman, I bought your diecast. And he just looked at me as I was just some weird person. I tried to be nice to Ryan Newman, but no, he just gave me a dirty look. Okay? Rocket Man, his new nickname is Slow Man. Now time for the number 3. Now, it's not ironic that I put Austin Dillon in the number 3 spot just because he's the number 3. Yeah, Austin Dillon. I did hate Austin Dillon at first, but now, my God, the Daytona 500 finish. He is not a true Daytona 500 champion. You don't deserve the Harley Gerald trophy. It was Eric Almirola who deserved it. He was the one, which is why I said to the man himself, true Daytona 500 champion. And he gave me a thumbs up, and then, he gave me a thumbs up. Now, this is true, guys. I said that, when I was out there at Elko Speedway, I told that to Eric Almirola. Now, I'm lucky I did not see Austin Dillon there. As a Daytona 500 champion, you would expect him to do a lot during the season. Nope, he's not going to do anything at all. He's just going to be a top 30 car, top 20, team. He's not going to do anything at all. He's just going to stay around the back, just complain that that the car sucks. Oh, blah blah this, blah blah that. Yeah, man. Okay, now don't get me wrong. I'm glad that the 3 is back in the Cup Series, but he doesn't deserve it. Plus, I just don't. Richard Childress Racing, his claim of saying the 3 needs to stay in the family. It needs to stay in the family. No one's going to drive that number. No other one else. So you're saying you're not going to give the ride to like if I were Richard Childress Racing, I would put Daniel Hemrick in the 3. But no, Richard Childress Racing is going to say it needs to stay in the family. Dylan needs to ride that number 3. Also Austin Dillon's wins. So the way you put the 3 back in Victory Lane, and that is you dump someone for the win and a few mileage race. I'm done with Austin Dillon. But yeah, man. Yeah, he will never win. I'll be honest with you. He'll never win a NASCAR Cup champion. He'll never win a Cup champion. He's not going to do anything throughout the year. Now, if he does win another race during the season, then I'm not surprised by anything. Congratulations. All right, on to the number 2 spot. The number 2 spot goes to Dennis Hamlin, or Denny Hamlin. Alright, guys. Now, you know why. Now, this is not surprising to you. Now, the reason why Denny Hamlin is number 2 is because, one, I used to have respect for Denny Hamlin. I used to respect him. But now, because of all the BS he's caused, like saying drivers take Adderall, or, dumping Chase Elliott. You're supposed to be a veteran. You're not supposed to do that. Plus, how many times have you choked up a championship? Also, he doesn't even bother to sign fans' autographs because he won. He knows he's gonna do something. He knows he's gonna get booed. Which, yeah, I know he's gonna get booed. Now, I try to forgive Danny Hamlin, but no, he just ran off. Wow, what a big chicken move. Danny Hamlin, he's probably not gonna win a race this year. He's probably gonna win Darlington. That's the only thing I can say since that's his best track. But yeah, his last win was encumbered. So yeah. But now on to the number 1 spot, and it's someone that half of NASCAR hates. It's no surprising that Kyle Busch is on the number 1 spot of this list. Yeah, so a lot of people are probably going to be wondering, why is Kyle Busch on this list again? Well, okay, I would admit, he does have a really high NASCAR stats. He had 43 wins, 1 Cup champion, but you know what? I just don't care. I don't care if you won a Brickyard 400. I don't care if you won the Southern 500. Kyle Busch is the biggest crybaby in NASCAR history. He complains, I didn't win. The only thing Kyle Busch, he's just a big crybaby for this. Seriously, he's so immature. Plus the reason why I hate him a ton, and that is because of the truck race. You cheated. That race with Ron Holiday, that Texas. That's the reason why I just don't like Kyle Busch. It's because of that. Plus, he's just annoying. Kyle Busch is just annoying. Like, the car's still, and then the car starts, bleep, bleep, bleep this, Kyle, seriously, Kyle Busch, there's a reason why you deserve booze. Kyle Busch, he does deserve this boo. His booze, he deserves it. Okay? Now, don't get me wrong. Kyle Busch, if you're a fan of Kyle Busch, then that's good. I'm glad you're a Kyle Busch fan. But, Kimberly S. Craft NASCAR, I think that's her name. Yeah, I'm glad she's a Kyle Busch fan, but I just have different opinions on her. Plus, she doesn't deserve hate because she's a Kyle Busch fan, but same thing for Tony Green. Glad you're a NASCAR fan, but I'm glad you're a Kyle Busch fan. Sorry, I'm glad you're a Kyle Busch fan, and I'm also glad you're a Kyle Larson fan. But I don't hate you. Okay, and also Rowdy Smoke 14. I'm glad you're a Kyle Busch fan, but I don't hate you. His videos does not deserve all those dislikes from guys like, I don't know, Die Hard, WWE addict, something like that. He's not a true NASCAR fan. He's just some WWE fan. But yeah. So that's just over. So yeah, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, comment down below. What is your top 10 least favorite NASCAR drivers? What's your top 10 least favorite? Do you agree on my list? Do you think there's a driver that should not belong on this list? Tell me down in the comments below. And with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Sorry it is pretty long, but I really do enjoy doing these videos. Maybe I'll do my top 10 favorite NASCAR drivers. I think that should be an easy one to do. But yeah, anyways, with that being said, guys, I will see all of you in the next video. See you guys later, and enjoy the race on Sunday.